one more property, multiplication property. So let us see this property. If x1 of t's exponential Fourier series coefficients are Cn and x2 of t's exponential Fourier series coefficients are Dn, as the name itself indicates, if you multiply, so then x1 of t's multiplied with x2 of t's exponential Fourier series coefficients are, if you multiply these two periodic signals, so then what will be the exponential Fourier series coefficient? Just in the last class I have given a hint, the multiplication leads to convolution, so that is Cn convolution with Dn. So let us prove this property. Proof. So let us prove this property. So what we want to find out? We want to find out the exponential Fourier series coefficient of x1 of t into x2 of t. So what is the formula? 1 by t. So integral t0 to t0 plus t. Just take this function into the integration x1 of t into x2 of t into e power minus j n omega 0 t dt. Just write this function here. So let us write the exponential Fourier series of x1 of t in this equation. So therefore 1 by t, so integral t0 to t0 plus t, t0 to t0 plus t. What is x1 of t is written as summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn, or so already we have used n here, so therefore replace this summation by L or M, you take any variable, CL. So summation, because n we have used already, L is equal to minus infinity to infinity CL into e power jl omega 0 t. Just write the exponential Fourier series of x of t. So like this. So and what is the rest of the term? So the rest of the term is x2 of t into e power minus j n omega naught t dt. Just write the summation CL outside. So therefore 1 by t. So, first write the summation outside. So that is summation. So L is equal to minus infinity to infinity CL, right, and take the entire term inside 1 by t. So integral t0 to t0 plus t, So x2 of t, you can see that. So from these two exponential, this term and this term, we can write like this: e power minus j n minus L into omega 0 t dt. So put all this term in one bracket. So one bracket. So this is the exponential Fourier series coefficients of x2 of t. Here if n is there, we write it as dn, but here n minus L is there. So therefore what we write, this entire terms exponential Fourier series coefficients are L is equal to minus infinity to infinity CL into dn minus L. Because if n is here, we can write dn. So but n minus L is there. So therefore this term exponential Fourier series coefficients are d n minus L. So mathematically this is written as the convolution of Cn convolution with dn for discrete signals. Remember that this is the convolution formula for discrete signals. Previously we have discussed convolution formula for continuous time signals. So this is the answer. So therefore what we can write here, so therefore x1 of t multiplied with x2 of t, if you take two periodic signals and multiply, so then what happens to the Fourier series coefficients? Just convolute this exponential Fourier series coefficients of Cn with dn. So this is the multiplication property. Let us see the another property, Parseval's property. This property is called as Parseval's property, very important property. Same property again we derive in Fourier transforms also. Let us see what is this very simple property. If x1 of t's exponential Fourier series coefficients are Cn and x2 of t's exponential Fourier series coefficients are dn. So what we will do is that, 1 by t, so 1 by t integral t0 to t0 plus capital T x1 of t into x2 star of t dt. So remember that very carefully. So that is equal to we have to write summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn into dn star. So that means if you integrate x1 of t multiplied by x2 of t's complex conjugate t0 to t0 plus t 1 by t. So then the answer of this integral is equal to summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn into dn star. So this is the another very important property, proof. So let us see how to prove this proof. So first let us write the left hand side, LHS side. So what is the LHS side? So 1 by t, so integral t0 to t0 plus capital T x1 of t into x2 star of t dt. So what this is written as, so this is written as keep 1 by t outside, so integral t0 to t0 plus t. What is x1 of t? Write x1 of t, see exponential Fourier series, that is n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn into e power jn omega 0 t. Write it in one term. So this is the exponential Fourier series of x1 of t. Write x2 star of t dt. So first let us take this term summation and Cn outside. So therefore n is equal to minus infinity to infinity. Summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity. Write Cn. So 1 by t, write the rest of the term. 1 by t integral t0 to t0 plus capital T x2 star of t into e power jn omega 0 t dt. So put entire in one bracket. So now, so remove this complex conjugate and write it outside of the bracket. So therefore, how to convert this? Let us see. So summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn 1 by t. I slightly change this. So t0 to t0 plus t x2 of t, remove the star and replace it by complex conjugate e power minus jn omega 0 t dt. So put star here, complex conjugate. Star denotes complex conjugate. So take this complex conjugate inside x2 star of t. So the complex conjugate of e power minus jn omega 0 t is e power j n omega 0 t. So therefore the upper term will remain as it is if you change like this. So therefore, what is this entire term? So what is this? What is this entire term? So this entire term is the exponential Fourier series coefficients of x2 of t dn. So if complex conjugate star is there, so therefore what is the answer for this? Summation. So n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn into dn star. So that is what the answer for this is. So therefore I write it again. So 1 by t. So what we have done? So 1 by t t0 to t0 plus t x1 of t. What we have done? x2 star of t dt. So what is the answer for this? Summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn into dn star. So let us make one small change in this equation. If x1 of t is equal to x2 of t is equal to x of t, let us say both signals are same, x1 of t and x2 of t both are same, let it be x of t. So therefore this integral is written as 1 by t. So integral t0 to t0 plus t x of t into x star of t. So what it is written as? Modulus of x of t whole square dt. So that is equal to right side summation. So n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn into Cn star, because so Cn star, so if you multiply Cn with Cn star, so complex conjugate, if you multiply A plus Ib with A minus Ib, it will become magnitude of A plus Ib. So therefore, whole square. So therefore, it is written as summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity magnitude of Cn square. For example, if you take A plus Ib, so what is the complex conjugate? A minus Ib. If you multiply both of them, what it will become? A square plus B square, which is nothing but as magnitude of Cn whole square. So this is the another part which is taken from the above property. So this is what you have to rewrite about this very important article of Unit 2, properties of exponential Fourier series. Thank you.